Was good, ballers? It's Jim's Ballin' back again with another video, and today we're recapping the latest Lions game against the Bears, week 16, and it's another win. Now, a lot of people kind of made it seem like the sky was falling for the Lions, and with all the injuries, I sort of felt that way a little bit. I didn't think the season would be over, like they'd lose the rest of their games, they'd lose in the playoffs first round, like something like that would happen, but I'm worried about this team being able to make it to the Super Bowl because of all the injuries. I don't doubt that they can beat the Bears, which they were able to do, able to win pretty easily, won by 3 scores, so the Lions kind of took care of business, did what they needed to. It's just how good can this Lions team be against the best of the best with all their injuries, because saw them have a really close game with the Packers, barely be able to win that one. Saw them lose to the Bills. We just need to make sure that this Lions team is good enough to beat the best of the best, even though they're injured. And that's what I'm worried about. I don't think that the Lions are just extremely terrible team now because of it. No, they're still a really talented team. The defense, which we've been worried about because of injuries, it held up pretty well, and it got turnovers, which is huge. If this Lions defense continues to get turnovers, then the fact that they're injured won't really matter. I mean, turnovers are huge in changing momentum in the game, getting the ball in good position. Just if they're able to get turnovers, then we shouldn't be too worried about this Lions defense, actually, even if they're injured. If they continue to get turnovers, that'd be huge down the stretch. And the offense, it was clicking pretty good. For David Montgomery's injury, we thought he would be out for the season, but it actually wasn't as bad as we thought, and he could be back for the playoffs, but he still isn't in for right now. And Gibbs, with the increased workload, he seemed to handle it pretty well. Gibbs had a really good game, and there was really only like a couple of plays where you kind of thought, man, you'd like to have Montgomery. There was a couple of plays where you saw Gibbs kind of just get stopped in his tracks a bit, and it was like, man, if it was Montgomery, maybe he'd be able to just keep pushing forward, truck over some guys. Because Gibbs, he's not really that trucking kind of running back. He's speed back. He's one of the fastest guys in the league, and he's really good at what he does. It's just trying to run over people. That's Montgomery's specialty, not Gibbs. But beggars can't be choosers, and Gibbs still had an extremely good game. And I'm not too worried about this offense after seeing this game. The backup running backs, Faki and Reynolds were all right. They're able to take some of the workload off Gibbs so he doesn't have to go in there every single play. And like I said, Gibbs handled the increased workload pretty well. The defense, even though it was injured, was still really solid. They played really well. And the offense was clicking as good as it needed to. That trick play where they pretended to fall down, pretended to fumble the ball, worked out extremely well. That made me laugh. No doubt Ben Johnson thought of that play right after he saw Jared Goff stumbling in the Packers game in that final handoff. But yeah, the Lions team looks really solid. They look to win their last 2 games, and they're looking pretty good. It'd be super ideal to just lock up this number 1 seed, get a first round bye in the playoffs. That would be elite to get this team some extra rest going into the playoffs. But yeah, another good win for the Lions. Looks like we got away with not too many injuries. That's been the past story the past few weeks, just injury after injury, and good win. Team hopefully looks to get healthier going into the playoffs. So yeah, good win for the Lions. It's been Jim's Ballin'. I'll see you next time, and peace.